Consider the Lopez clan, one of the Philippines' most storied business families. At the apex sits Lopez Incorporated, where critical decisions are made, but in 2025, it received only 247 million pesos in dividends. Meanwhile, operating companies several layers below generated and retained far larger streams of cash. The most consequential arguments converge at the top, but the biggest pools of money reside elsewhere. Picture the Lopez structure: a family holding company at the summit, a listed intermediary beneath it, and industrial assets driving earnings below. But the crown jewels, clean energy, property, utilities, are housed inside First Philippine Holdings Corporation, or FPH. FPH owns significant interests in First Gen, Meralco, and Rockwell Land, forming the economic engine of the conglomerate. Yet at the top, Lopez Incorporated only owns 54.74% of Lopez Holdings, which itself possesses a majority stake in FPH. On paper, control seems absolute, but economically, it's a different story. After adjusting for cross-holdings and dilution, Lopez Incorporated's effective interest in FPH drops to around 33%. In First Gen, it's closer to 22%. In Meralco, just over 1%. Cash value is diluted by ownership layers and capital decisions. In 2025, FPH declared 2 cash dividends totaling almost 976 million pesos. LPZ received about 567 million pesos, around 58% of the total. But LPZ only passed through 452 million pesos, retaining the rest. Lopez Incorporated, holding over half of LPZ, was entitled to only 247 million pesos, about 25% of FPH's dividend pool, and an even smaller slice of what the operating businesses actually generated. This illustrates the compression at the heart of the Lopez structure. Control sits at the top, but cash pools at the middle and bottom. Each layer decides how much to remit upward and how much to retain. Strategic choices, like FPH's 3.356 billion pesos buyback in 2025, mean much of the operating cash never rises to the summit. It's recycled and concentrated within FPH, tightening power in the hands of shareholders above. The Lopez pyramid is less a ladder of wealth and more a channel that narrows as you move up. Most operating cash is produced at the flagship asset level, gathered at FPH, filtered through LPZ, then reaches Lopez Incorporated as a thin stream. The paradox is clear. The summit is where control conversations matter most, but true cash power sits several floors below. For investors and professionals, the lesson is this: in the Lopez Group, the locus of control is distinct from the locus of cash. The family holding company is crucial for governance, but dividend power hums deeper in the stack. Understanding the split between control and cash, how each layer shapes capital, and how buybacks and dividends cascade or compress, is key to appreciating the complexities of Philippine conglomerates. For those seeking shareholder value, it's the decisions on the middle floors, not just at the top, that define the empire's future.